We have two great teams about to go head-to-head here. And for those of you that are following along at home and want to play with us, they know the rules, but I'll share them with you just so that everything's clear here. Round one, questions are worth 5 and 10 points. I got to finish that question before these guys can buzz in. If they get the answer right, they will get the points. If they don't, the other team gets a chance to steal. Whoever is trailing after that first round will get to choose from our 3 categories in the blitz, which is my favorite part because we get to go really fast through a lot of trivia. You'll get 1 minute to answer as many questions from that category as you can, but if you miss those, the other team still is going to get a chance to steal those from you. And then we get to round 3, another one that's formatted exactly like our first round, only the questions, man, this can really add up, are worth 5 to 20 points each. Welcome back to the Rotary Challenge, and we're getting deeper into the season here where we have 2 teams that have already been winners, and now they get to face off, and we can only have one winner here in the quarterfinals to head to the semifinals and then to the finals. You're close, guys. You're close. So, we ready to play? Y'all know the rules, right? We have 3 rounds. You know the rules. The lightning, we don't have to go over that all over again. So I just say we just get to it and we start playing the game here. So let's do it. What was at the very top of the Empire State Building originally designed to be used for?
Landing for a blimp.
No.
A landing rod?
No. A mooring. Whether you believe in biblical creation or evolution, most evidence seems to indicate that the first vertebrate animal to appear on Earth was the A, amphibian, B, bird, C, fish, D, mammal, or E, reptile.
Fish.
Correct. The island of Curacao was named because of its miraculous cure it provided for some of Christopher Columbus's sailors. What dreaded disease did the sojourn on Curacao cure?
Scurvy.
Correct. Identify the French artist whose masterpiece is the imaginative 1897 painting of a sleeping gypsy.
Rembrandt.
No. Henry Rousseau. Where is this inscription found? Here rests in honored glory an American soldier known but to God.
Tomb of the Unknown Soldier.
Correct. Doesn't have to give a location? All right, just making sure. What is measured at 32 feet per second per second?
Acceleration?
Due to, it just said acceleration. Due to what?
Gravity?
Boom, due to gravity. There you go, that's what we were looking for. All right, from where do these lines come from? I have fought a good fight, I have finished my course, I have kept the faith.
The Bible.
Mm-hmm. Match these last works with their authors. The Last of the Mohicans, The Last Puritan, The Last Tycoon. Authors George Santayana, F. Scott Fitzgerald, James Fenimore Cooper. Match the books to the authors.
James Fenimore Cooper.
Match the books to the authors.
Can you repeat the question?
I'll repeat it. The Last of the Mohicans, The Last Puritan, The Last Tycoon. The authors, George Santayana, F. Scott Fitzgerald, and James Fenimore Cooper.
Cooper, Fitzgerald, and then Santayana.
And match them to the books.
Shoot. So Cooper is the last Mohican. Last Mohican. Fitzgerald is the Puritan, and Santana is the Tycoon.
You got them reversed.
Reversed, okay.
Yep. All right. Mississippi was the Algonquian Indian word meaning father of waters. What was the Mohawk Indian word meaning thunder of waters?
Ohio?
No.
Alabama?
No, it's Niagara. What manufacturer recently took 2 models of its smartwatches off the market amid...
Apple.
What is the name of the time zone located directly east of the Eastern time zone?
Atlantic?
Correct. Several vice presidents of the United States have later gone on to become president. Which vice president was first to do so? No.
Thomas Jefferson?
No, John Adams. What is the maximum number of terms a person may serve as vice president?
2?
No.
Endless.
Endless, correct. There is no limit. For 5 points each, I'll list 4 Greek goddesses and ask you to provide the names of their respective Roman counterparts. Here we go. So Greek to Roman. Aphrodite.
Venus.
Correct. Artemis.
Diana.
Athena.
Minerva.
Demeter.
Juno. No.
Nope.
Demeter?
Ceres. All right, so we had good there. Let's go ahead and check on the score real quick.
Harker Heights 20 and Crawford 65.
All right, 65 to 20. Let's keep going. What is the square root of 441?
21.
Correct. What was Dwight Eisenhower's short but successful campaign slogan in 1952?
I like Ike.
Correct. Charles V, Mary Stuart, Nicholas II, Victor Emmanuel III, Edward VIII, Wilhelmina, Leopold III, and Farouk I. What do all these monarchs have in common?
Kings and Queens of Scotland?
No.
The Great? The suffix of the Great?
No. They all abdicated. What word describes the process of preparing a new disk for use on a computer?
Burning. Burning.
No.
Standing.
You format. The hunting of the equine beast was often the subject of tapestries of the Middle Ages and the Renaissance, but it also appears in almost all Western and Far Eastern folk legends.
Boar?
No. Identify this.
A unicorn? A unicorn?
Yes. What is the difference between microfiche and microfilm?
One contains text.
No.
And the other contains film.
Can you repeat the question?
What's the difference between microfiche and microfilm?
Microfiche.
One's an animal and one's a man-made object.
No, microfiche is on a card, microfilm is on a roll. Name the cabinet-level department of the federal government that includes the Food and Drug Administration and Social Security Administration.
The House and Senate?
No.
Can you repeat the question?
Name the cabinet-level department of the federal government that includes the Food and Drug... And we are done with that. The answer was Department of Health and Human Services. Let's get a check on the score.
Harker Heights 25, Crawford 85.
So we're 85 to 25. We still got 2 rounds to play. We'll chat with some of our contestants coming here just right after the break. Yes.
Unlock the latest headlines at your fingertips. Set your notifications and stay connected with instant update push alerts. Read and watch in-depth stories from your neighborhood. Search KXXV in your app store now and download the 25 News app today.
My name is Brian Henley, and I am the General Curator here at the Cameron Park Zoo. A good forecast is important to me because it really helps us plan our day and how to best take care of our animals here at the zoo so that we ensure that we are providing the best care for them that we can. So I like to watch Josh Johns in the morning, especially before coming to work, so I have a good idea of what to expect throughout the day. My name is Brian, and 25 weather is more than a forecast. It helps me protect the animals that I love.
Central Texans are connected to Fort Cavazos in many ways.
From service members to civilians and active duty to veterans, we know it's more than just a uniform. It's a community of individuals, each with their own unique story to tell.
And it's our mission to share those stories with you.
Join us as we get to know the people that don the uniform and those who support them, as we show you the many faces of Fort Cavazos. Only on 25 News, connecting Central Texas.
You know, a lot of people in this business, I think they forget sometimes that we're doing a service. I'm not here for the fame or, you know, the attention. That's not why I'm doing this. I got into the business because I wanted to join my love for weather with forecasting it and also telling people about it. I think when you love something, that kind of, you exude that energy. Television was that way for me to talk about what I love. I get to talk about what I love for a living, and that's really tremendous. But again, I'm not in it for me. I'm here to help people. I want to help people, you know, day to day, make those day-to-day decisions. That's another reason why I got into this business. You know, there's going to come a day where people are going to rely on what we're doing to maybe save lives. That's kind of just my calling in a way, I feel. You know, I'm here to help people, serve the community, and really be here for Central Texas when they need us most. Watch me on 25 News, connecting Central Texas.
When severe weather threatens your neighborhood,
our team of experienced meteorologists are dedicated to keeping you and your family safe.
We take every storm seriously. That's why we track every storm, no matter what.
We work hard to give you the latest information to keep you ahead of the storm.
When severe weather strikes, turn to your severe weather experts.
Yes. All right, welcome back to round two, and we have our folks from Crawford and Harker Heights, and let's go one more time for the score check.
Harker Heights 25 and Crawford 8.
All right, so let's go ahead and give to Harker Heights your choice. You know this is a lightning round, and you'll get 3 choices, 10 questions, 1 minute. If they get some wrong, you get the chance to steal, then we'll flip, and you'll get to do the same thing to them. So we have nonfiction, towers, and lakes. Lakes. All right. Wow. 1 minute's on the clock. Y'all ready? All right. Name the notable lake bordered by these: California and Nevada.
Tahoe.
Correct. Israel and Jordan.
Dead Sea.
Ontario and New York.
Ontario.
Quebec, Vermont, and New York.
Erie.
No. Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and New York.
Erie.
What'd you say?
Erie.
Okay. Uganda and Kenya and Tanzania.
Victoria.
Bolivia and Peru.
Titicaca.
Switzerland and France.
Geneva.
Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, Azerbaijan, Russia, and Iran.
Air.
No.
Caspian.
We have to go with the first answer. Ontario and Manitoba and Minnesota.
Winnipeg.
No. All right. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right there. So we have a chance to steal over here for Crawford. You guys ready?
Yes.
All right. Here we go. Quebec and Vermont and New York.
Lake Champlain.
Correct. Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, Azerbaijan, Russia, and Iran.
The Caspian Sea.
Correct. Ontario and Manitoba and Minnesota.
Lake Superior.
No. That'd be Lake of the Woods. All right. That is the end of that round. Let's go ahead and get a score update.
Harker Heights 95, Crawford 105.
95. Ooh, man, we really caught up there. So now you get your chance to pick from either nonfiction or towers.
Guess we'll go with towers.
Towers. Let's do this. 1 minute on the clock, please. And towers, 10 questions, here we go. Which notable tower doesn't go straight up?
Leaning Tower, Pisa.
Correct. In Genesis, what was intended to extend up to heaven? What is locally known as La Dame de Feu?
Eiffel Tower.
Beefeaters guard which tower?
Pass.
The Willis Tower in Chicago used to be called what?
Sears Tower.
In which city is the CN Tower?
Toronto.
Name the title character in the fairy tale The Maiden in the Tower.
Rapunzel.
Name the second volume of The Lord of the Rings.
Two Towers.
What type of tower is a submarine's raised enclosed observation post?
Conning Tower.
Where is the world's largest tower, Burj Khalifa?
Dubai.
Boom. All right. So we had 9 that were...
Pass.
Huh?
We passed one.
Oh, sorry. Beefeaters guard which tower? Sorry about that.
Crawford.
Ants Hill.
No clue.
All right. You get a chance for the one. What do the Beefeaters guard? The Tower of London. The Tower of London. All right, that's the end of our lightning round. Sorry about that. Y'all did get a chance to answer. Let's get our score.
Harker Heights 95, Crawford 195.
Okay, 195 to 95. So we have a match that's still within play here. You'll want to come back for round 3, and we'll do that right after this. Yes.
My name is Brian Henley, and I am the General Curator here at the Cameron Park Zoo. A good forecast is important to me because it really helps us plan our day and how to best take care of our animals here at the zoo so that we ensure that we are providing the best care for them that we can. Weather impacts not only myself, but it impacts the animals. It impacts how we operate as a facility to ensure that we can deliver the best quality care for our animals as well as the best experience for our guests that come to the Cameron Park Zoo. I like watching 25 weather in the morning, especially before coming to work, so I have a good idea of what to expect throughout the day. It's enjoyable to watch and very informative. So I like to watch Josh Johns in the morning because he's a charismatic meteorologist who is able to deliver the forecast that I rely upon in a fun and informative type fashion. My name is Brian, and 25 weather is more than a forecast. It helps me protect the animals that I love.
On Good Morning Texas, we believe a great day starts with the right ingredients. Fresh news stories that highlight the best in your neighborhood.
Plus, an accurate morning forecast.
Then add some of the best journalism around.
Then you have all the ingredients for a great start to your day. A true recipe for success.
Start your day the right way.
Only on Good Morning Texas, where good mornings begin.
Wake up with us every weekday morning starting at 5 a.m.
When severe weather strikes, you need a team of experienced meteorologists to get you and your family through the storm.
As severe weather experts, we take every storm seriously.
That's why we track every threat, right down to your neighborhood.
Because we know how challenging Texas weather can be.
When a storm turns severe, we're on the air immediately.
Because it's our mission to bring you the latest information when severe weather strikes.
When severe weather strikes your neighborhood, trust our experienced team to get you through the storm. Yes. Welcome back to round 3. This will be the final round to see who goes to the semifinals between Crawford and Harker Heights. Before we get to round 3, again, y'all been here before. Harker Heights, I'll start with you. What's it like to be back?
It's exciting to be here. It's also like nerve-wracking because of all the questions.
Because now it means something. Like you're getting close to those semifinals there. What about you, Crawford?
Well, it's exciting. We all love trivia and current events and everything. Do academic UIL. Love it.
There you go. So again, we're putting all the knowledge you learn in school right here into this event. And we are going to be starting round 3 here. It's still anyone's game. Don't worry about that. We have quite a few points that still need to be awarded here. And here we go. Answer these questions about Good Friday. When Jesus died, was he in his 20s, 30s, 40s, or 50s?
30s.
Yes. Jesus' last prayer as he was nailed to the cross was for his enemies. Can you quote it?
Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do.
Correct. What did Joseph of Arimathea do?
He let Jesus use his tomb.
Yes. Well,
they buried him in his tomb.
We'll accept that.
Huh?
We'll accept.
Yeah, he buried the body of Jesus. Though it has a population of only 28,000, this country is headquarters for over 5,000 foreign businesses. Can you name it?
Luxembourg.
No.
Monaco?
No. The answer is Liechtenstein. How do you spell Liechtenstein? Who got it?
All right. Liechtenstein.
Correct. In slang, it means to falsify evidence so as to cause another to appear guilty.
Frame.
Correct. New York University researchers say severe sunburn during childhood appears to increase the risk years later of developing what disease? Yes. In 1776, Thomas Paine began publishing a series of
Common Sense.
No. Pamphlets titled The Crisis. The first of these began with what memorable line?
Nothing.
These are the times that try men's souls, and that's where we are right now, for sure. The era from 1558 to 1603 in England is called the Elizabethan Age. What do we call the period from 1837 to 1900?
Victorian era.
Yes. Name the last U.S. president elected in the 19th century.
McKinley.
Oh, yeah.
McKinley.
McKinley. Which has the same amount of calcium as 1 cup of milk? A, 2 cups of broccoli. B, 4 ounces canned salmon. C, 5 medium oranges. Or D, 13 slices of whole wheat bread.
C?
No. No. I mean...
C was correct.
But it says all... It says all the above, though.
Any of the above is correct.
That is correct.
So any one of those answers would be.
Okay. So we will give you credit for that. Geologists predict that in 10 million years, movement of the land in California will be such that the Dodgers-Giants World Series would be a crosstown rivalry. What 2 large cities would be adjacent if the theory is correct?
San Francisco and Los Angeles.
Correct. In 1966, while being interviewed by the North Vietnamese for a confession on a film shown throughout the world, American prisoner Jeremiah Denton blinked what word in Morse?
SOS.
No. Morse code for the cameras.
Torture.
Correct. After all the spades have been removed from a standard deck of 52 playing cards, what is the probability that 1 card pulled from the remaining deck will be a heart? After all the spades have been removed from the standard deck of 52 playing cards, what is the probability that 1 card pulled from a remaining deck will be a heart? 1 in 30. This noted philosophical theory holds that nothing but space-filling objects are ultimately real. What is this theory known as? Materialism. The style-conscious woman of the 1950s often teetered precariously, albeit fashionably, on a pair of high, spiked heeled shoes. By what appropriate name were they known?
Stilettos?
Yes. Good job. All right, let's get a quick score update here.
And we have Harker Heights at 105 and Crawford is at 300.
All right, let's get to more questions here. According to the New Testament, we should resolve our anger before when?
Sundown.
Yes, we'll take that. What is the greatest number of votes that can be cast on a single roll call in the U.S. Senate?
101.
correct. After the Vienna summit, President Kennedy described negotiating with this man as like dealing with dad. All give and no...
Nikita Khrushchev?
Yes. King David of biblical times lived at about the same time as a legendary Greek poet. That is, about the 10th century BC. Who was the poet?
Homer?
Yes. Name either the earliest or latest day of the year on which Easter can occur. No.
March 12th and April 31st.
March 22nd, April 25th. Octopods, scallops, and some jellyfish swim by what means? Using their fins, using their tentacles, ejecting air, or ejecting water?
Propulsion?
No, it's one of the... Octopods, scallops, and some jellyfish swim by what means? Using their fins, using their tentacles, ejecting air, or ejecting water?
Ejecting water.
Water is correct.
Oh, is it?
In 1784, the British Parliament designated Australia's New South Wales as a Crown Colony, Penal Colony, Trust Territory, or Commonwealth.
Penal colony?
Yes. Prerogative means an exclusive right or privilege. How do you spell it?
P-E-R-O-G-A-T-I-V-E.
No.
P-R-E-R-O-G-A-T-I-V.
Correct. That R will get you every time. Now spell privilege.
P-R-I-V-A-V-E-L-E-D-G-E.
Incorrect.
P-R-I-V-I-L-E-G-E.
Yeah.
That is correct. All right, that is the end of round 3. Judges, who's going to the semifinals?
That would be Crawford with 340 points, and Harker Heights came in with 130.
All right, congratulations to you, Crawford. You're going to the semifinals. Unfortunately, Heights, this is the end of the road for you. But hey, man, you had a great run. This is really fun. We are glad that you were here. Everyone in this room is really, really smart and knows a lot of knowledge here. And we are very glad that we're going to have more of this coming up later on in the weeks to come here on the Rotary Challenge. Hope you have a good night.
On Good Morning Texas, we believe a great day starts with the right ingredients. Fresh news stories that highlight the best in your neighborhood.
Plus, an accurate morning forecast.
Then add some of the best journalism around.
Then you have all the ingredients for a great start to your day. A true recipe for success.
Start your day the right way.
Only on Good Morning Texas, where good mornings begin.
Wake up with us every weekday morning starting at 5 a.m.